This broadcast is streamed and produced by Midnight Sports. It is not affiliated with any hockey organization, club, or team. Midnight Sports is comprised of hockey parents who stream games for friends and family who cannot attend the games in person. Today's broadcast features D-Biz on production and camera and CDS on commentary. We hope you enjoy it.
Hello and welcome on in to the Abe Stark Sports Center in Coney Island, New York, as the New York Stars welcome the cutting-edge King Cobras to Brooklyn. The AA Cobras, based in Elmwood Park, New Jersey, come into this weekend record on the year against AA hockey clubs, having beaten the Brick Hockey Club by a score of 5-2 and the Hunterdon Bears out of Central New Jersey by a score of 5-1. The Cobras tied the Union Thunder, that's Union Thunder if you're not listening closely, 4-4, and dropped a decision to that same Union Thunder team the following week, losing 2-4. Cutting Edge King Cobras are a weekend hockey program, meaning they only practice or play games on the weekend, but there is no doubt about it. This is a strong AA hockey club here at Abe Stark today. The Cobras had ventured across at least 2 bridges to make today's exhibition game, and you better believe they're looking to exit the boardwalk with a win in their pockets. The Stars come into this game having beaten the Great Neck Bruins yesterday by a score of 6-1. The Stars are looking to put together a winning streak in this second of 2 exhibition games before they have 2 EJEPL games next weekend. And on that point, a programming note for all Midnight Sports viewers. Subject to carrier restrictions, Midnight Sports will have both of those games on the network. The first Saturday, September 16th at 1:30 p.m. out at Long Beach Ice Arena against the Long Beach Lightning. And the second on Sunday, September 17th at 10:45 a.m. right back here at Abe Stark Sports Center against the Long Island Sharks. So go ahead and hit that like, follow, or subscribe button on YouTube. It's free. If you enable notifications, you don't want to miss a minute, and you won't, of the 2023-2024 U16 New York Stars season. For right now, though, grab that second or third cup of coffee, sit back and relax. It's the New York Stars and the Cutting Edge King Cobras coming up next, right here on Midnight Sports. We'll pause here for just a second and turn you over to the PA announcer in the arena at Abe Stark Sports Center for the national anthem. edition of the Star Spangled Banner here early on a Sunday morning for a September exhibition game between the Stars and the Cobras. Little last-minute strategery going on at both benches here as the skaters get their helmets back on, as well as perhaps neck guards, and go over the plan for this morning's game. Looks like for the Stars, it'll be Speaker in net today, taking over from Diatelli yesterday. Jason Diatelli with a nice 6-1 win, bring his record to 2-0 on the year. And Speaker looks to get into the win column here as he takes over the blue paint from his compatriot in the goalie gear. Looks like it's going to be an opening line of Shulman, Zimmage, and McCarthy as the forwards out there. They were cooking yesterday, and they look to pick it up again today. It'll be Farrow and Viscoso as the defenders as we get rolling. 15 minutes put on the board. Period one here at Abe Stark Sports Center. Goaltenders checked, scorekeeper checked. We're ready to roll. Puck's dropped. One back by the Cobras, and the Stars take over immediately. McCarthy leaves it for Shulman. Shulman shoots just high and wide. Zimmage picks up here at the near dot. Looks to dump in just a bit deeper. And the Stars body their men off the puck, but the Cobras try and escape the zone. Instead hits a Stars man in the head. We get a quick call here. Looks like we're going to get something coming out of the zone, maybe for a high stick. Looked from here like it went off a helmet, but instead, perhaps it just hit the netting above the glass, and so we play on. Stars win that face-off back, try and take over control. Shulman will pick that puck up, throws a soft shot in. It's going to just be stopped there by the netminder, and it sits in the blue paint for just a half second. Stars try and get there. Instead, it's covered up, though, by the Cobras. So 14:37 left to go here in the first, just 23 seconds in. Stars with a little bit of a push in the offensive zone. Zimmage tries to leave it for Shulman. Cobras get to the puck first and jam that out of the zone. Now it's the Cobras, a 2-on-2 coming right back the other way. They're in the slot. Puck goes just a bit wide, looking to set up a shot. It comes in down low. Speaker's able to jump on that. And so we get another stoppage in play. Again, just 37 seconds into this one. It's going to be an offensive zone draw coming up for the Cobras, but both teams will make a change here as Gorloff, Russo, Bizarro. Looks like Nicolaitis and Schaefer roll out for the New York City Stars for this defensive zone draw. It'll be Nicolaitis at the dot. Puck comes into the slot, one all the way over toward Russo. Russo dangles his man, finds a streaking Bizarro up the left wing. Bizarro cuts the center ice and then back out to the wing again. Puck comes off his stick at the last second. Russo all over his man. Cobras looking to break out. They do with some speed. This is a team that can skate well. Puck must have just crossed the blue line there in front of the Cobras bench, so we get a quick offside call. 14:08 left to go here in the first. It'll be the same 5 skaters for the Stars out there. Nicolaitis looks to win that back. Puck comes to Russo. He's in the mid slot. He's on the backhand. Has to leave it for Bizarro. Bizarro tracks down at the far half wall. Cobras look to pump that out of the zone. Instead, kept there by Schaefer. Bizarro sends that rink wide over to Nicolaitis. Shot comes in. It's a score. Oh, my. Bizarro to Nicolaitis. And just like that, the New York Stars have a 1-goal lead. You can see on the replay here, Bizarro with a wonderful saucer pass over to Nicolaitis, who goes under the blocker side of the Cobras netminder. 1:04 into this game. The Stars have the lead. Ensuing faceoff, controlled by the Stars. Schaefer pumps that up toward Bizarro, still stuck in the neutral zone as the Cobras look to take over. Instead, Bizarro feathers past his man, but loses the puck, and the Stars will have to reset in the neutral zone. Cobras all over them there. Cobras take over. They come weak side. They're breaking into the offensive zone. Here are the Cobras. They leave it at the near point and then dump it on in deep. Rolling puck comes to the blue paint. Quickly comes in on Speaker. He's able to shut down that rolling puck rebound, and Bizarro will take over there. Can't get it out of the zone as the Cobras are skating hard right now, trying to push back after that early goal by the Stars. They come up to the high slot. Shot comes in. Speaker able to find that puck in the pads. So with 13:19 left to go, Cobras with a couple of quick chances there, but Speaker able to cover up. And it's going to be a defensive zone draw here for the Stars as they get some new skaters out there. It'll be Fisher to take this draw. He's got Polisi to his right. And Fisher wins that forward up to the near point. Shot comes in, hits a body, goes wide of the cage there. Cobras try and tuck that back into the blue paint. Instead, it's cleared out by the Stars all the way down. Got an arm raised here for icing. It doesn't look like it's going to make it. Icing waved, as it looks like Lechner's out there with Coronati as the defensive pairing. Cobras are going to test them early as they pass that puck up in the neutral zone. Coronati shepherds it over to Lechner. Lechner on the puck now, gets it on the forehand, sends it out of the zone, looking for Polisi. Can't quite find him as the Cobras take back over. It'll be Conforti there as the third forward on the far side of the ice. Point-to-point pass over to Lechner, out of the zone. Polisi turns with it, comes off his stick at the last second, but Fisher's there for support. Puck sits at the blue line as the Stars have to clear the offensive zone. They'll work it back to the D pairing. Lechner all the way over there for Coronati. And Coronati will dump in now as the Stars give chase. 12:25 left to go here in the first period. Conforti all over his man at the end boards. Fisher in for support. Now Polisi fires in at the near corner. Polisi tries to jam it up to the near half wall. Instead, the puck's going to leave the zone off a Cobra's stick. Cobras now with possession. They break in. It's a 2-on-1 developing here at the near circle. They dance in, and they're able to tuck that home as they make it to the blue paint. And just like that, it's King Cobras 1, Stars 1. Right back to an even ball game here. 12:05 left to go in the first period. That 2-on-1 seemingly came out of nowhere, but the Cobras converted. So we'll do it all over again. It's Zimmich, Schulman, and McCarthy out as the forwards. And it'll be Farrow and Viscoso as the defensive pairing. Stars try and win that faceoff forward. Instead, the Cobras cross the blue line. They're there with possession. Kicked out of the slot by Farrow, and he'll look to pick it up on the forehand. He's got it on the forehand. He skates into the slot. He's still got the puck, still skating out of zone. He does eventually pass it up there toward McCarthy, who turns with it and dumps it into the offensive zone. Now Schulman in on the forecheck. Cobras will reverse over to the weak side. They're at the near half wall here. They feather it up past the Stars into the neutral zone, but without possession, and Viscoso will give chase. Viscoso in his own zone on the forehand, comes back to the weak side. Schulman, nice pass there up to Zimmich, just hops over his stick. He's able to touch it, though, as it had crossed the line, so no ice incoming. Zimmich now takes over again, looking for Schulman in the low slot. Instead, nearly finds McCarthy. Two Stars go after it, and the puck squirts wide. Schulman again sends that behind the net, and Zimmich finds a streaking Viscoso. One times it, hits a skate in front. Puck bouncing in the blue paint, now covered up with 11:13 left to go in the first period. Good push back there by the Stars after the Cobras goal, and it results in an offensive zone draw, and they'll get some new skaters out there. It'll be Schaefer, Bizarro, Gorloff, Russo, and Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis at the near dot here, looking to win this toward Bizarro in the slot on the backhand. All set up for the backhand draw win. He does. Goes just to the high slot over some sticks, and the Cobras will escape the zone. Now Schaefer bodies his man off the puck in the neutral zone there. And so the Stars will come to the weak side and try and get that puck out of the zone. Cobras get there first. Stars will have to collect in the near defensive corner. They do. They chip that up and out of the zone. And that puck's going to roll all the way into the offensive zone for the Stars, but without possession. It's Bizarro on the forecheck, harassing two men with the puck, forcing a pass, and the Stars look to keep the zone. Can't do it as the Cobras send that to the weak side and get that puck out. Only so far as Russo, though, in the neutral zone. Russo will dump in on net, saved nicely there by an alert Cobras netminder. Bizarro out there at the far half wall. He's able to gum up that play. Pass comes in, hits a Cobras stick, and now the Cobras will break out once again into the neutral zone. 10:24 left to go here in the first as the Cobras make it in the offensive zone. Send that puck all the way wide of the cage, and Schaefer will track it down on the far side of the ice. He'll reverse on over, and Nicolaitis tries once to get the puck out of the zone. Hits a body, so he's able to reverse weak side. And the puck finds Russo. Not out of the zone yet, though, as the Cobras still have the puck in the high slot, looking to set something up on the forehand. They're in the near circle now. Cobras circling in the offensive zone as that puck just comes in weakly to the side of the cage. It's reversed over. The Stars pick up. They use the glass and the dasher to get that puck out of the zone as we take under 10 minutes left to go here in the first. It's the Cobras trying to catch the Stars in a line change. Schaefer stayed out and was alert to that weak side play, and the Cobras look to break in again. Instead, puck finds Bizarro. Bizarro out there now on the backhand. He's going to buy some time as he's only got one forward with him right now, and it's Matthew Fauci out there with him. It'll be the Cobras now coming the other way, breaking into the offensive zone, curling to the slot, looking for a one-timer. That puck squirts wide, didn't find a stick, and so the Stars look to take back over. It's Conforti now with the puck going behind his own net. He's got Coronati out there with him. Instead, threads it up toward Fauci. Puck rolls off his stick in the neutral zone, and Fisher will try and track it down there. Instead, the Cobras dump right back in. Puck takes a strange carom off the end wall. Coronati will pick it up, and he does come weak side over to Fauci, who tips it up and leaves it there for Fisher. Fisher streaking in, long shot, glove down there by the Cobras, and so we get a stoppage in play here with 8:58 left to go in the first period. It's a 1-1 hockey game, and shots are even right now at, well, the Stars actually have a one-shot advantage at 5-4 early on in this one. Fisher wins that faceoff forward. Fauci fires in the near corner. Cobras escape. They're going to be able to pass this out of the zone. Lechner looks to take out his man. Instead, his man dangles around him. The Cobras still coming in. They're in right now. Speaker able to shut that shot down in the glove. A nice freeze there for the Stars as Speaker cut out that threat that was developing at the top of the blue paint. 8:44 left to go. Now shots are even at 5 apiece. Cobras with an offensive zone draw to Speaker's left. And it looks like it will be Fisher to take this draw. He wins it forward, but up to the far. And they're looking for someone in front. Tied up there are the Cobras in the front of the blue paint. A lot of bodies in front right now as the Stars look to clear them out. Some dangling going on, looking for that one-timer. Speaker able to grab that out of nowhere. A nice save there. Moving in the wrong direction was Speaker, and he still stuck out that big white mitt and gobbled up that puck. Defensive zone draw now with 8:29 left to go here in the first for the Stars. And the Stars do win that faceoff. Can't quite pump it out of the zone yet. Viscoso bodies his man off the puck. Yikes, who needs a cup of coffee when you're getting hit like that? Cobras, though, still behind the net, looking to fire that in front. Missed all sticks. And now it looks like the Stars are able to get that puck out of the zone. It's Schulman all over his man on the forecheck. McCarthy out there with him. Zimmich will fire forward, just misses the puck there on a self-tip, and the Cobras come the other way in the neutral zone. They dance into the offensive zone. Schulman gums up the play long enough that the Cobras have to dump, and they'll make a change now. Stars all over the puck, trying to get it out of the zone. They skated up to the blue line, and now it's out. It's Zimmich looking over for McCarthy. McCarthy loads up on the forehand. He sees a streaking Zimmich, looked for that leg pad pass. Instead, hits a body in front. Aiden able to keep the zone there. Nice play by Farrow as he dumps that in deeper. Zimmich now picks up the puck, looks for the return pass. Oh, handcuffed just a little bit were McCarthy and Schulman, and the Stars will set it up here at the near point. Viscoso with a laser from the point. It's gloved down by the Cobras netminder. Wraparound doesn't work there for the Stars. Comes up into the slot. Slapper, look out. Headhunter hits the glass in back, and the Cobras will take back over in their own zone. They skate this out. It's a 3-on-2 developing. Zimmich tries to get back to gum up the play. He does just enough there as Aiden bodies his man, but there's still a man streaking to the front. It sits there. Speaker able to save that puck as it rolled over to the weak side of the ice. He gobbles it up with 7:08 left to go here in the first. Still a tie hockey game. Stars will get some skaters out there as that starting line gave everything they had for that last minute and 15 or so, and they'll catch a well-deserved breather. Now the Cobras try and fire one in on a deflection. Puck sits at the end line, hits Speaker. Now, a wonderful stick lift there by Bizarro. Sees a 2-on-1 developing with Russo. It's Bizarro and Russo skating in the offensive zone. Bizarro's got Russo, tries to leave it for him, hits a skate. Puck rolls into the blue paint anyway, and it's covered up there by the Cobras netminder. Wow, some end-to-end action here early on a Sunday morning, as the Stars and Cobras having some grade A chances. But that one just results in a Stars offensive zone draw. It'll be Nikolaitis trying to win that over. Instead, the Cobras come away with it, and now they're skating with speed through the neutral zone. They hit a body there as the puck rolls momentarily, and the Cobras looking into the slot for that pass. It's gummed up very nicely by Schaefer. Once again, gets his body in the way, and then he's able to reverse it all the way over to the weak side of the ice. And the Stars look to escape their zone. They get it past the blue line, but without possession. The Cobras will reset here. They are relentless here this morning, pouring right back into the offensive zone. Too relentless, says the linesman, though, as they were offside with 6:26 left to go in the first. Scores 1-1 on that draw, just outside the Stars' defensive zone. Bizarro will pour forward in the offensive zone. He hits a shin pad, though, and the Cobras will come right back the other way. It's Russo now on the puck in the neutral zone. He'll dump in. Bizarro will give chase on the weak side. Stars forwards pour forward here, and Russo's able to body his man off the puck, and Bizarro looks to take over. Instead, comes up to a Cobras player. Not out just yet. Now it is 2-on-2 developing. Ooh, long reach of Gorloff there. Cuts out the threat, and the Stars will have time to collect in their own end. It's Schaefer on the puck now. Schaefer works that over to Gorloff. Gorloff works that up toward Russo, just out of his reach as the Cobras take over again. Folks, if the graphics are not following the announced score, please do not worry. Having a little bit of a freezing issue on some of the technical equipment here, but the broadcast looks to be holding steady. So Unfortunately for you, you're just going to have to listen for updates from me. Can't watch this one on mute, as many of you might want to. In any event, it's 1-1, 5:41 left to go here in the first period. Stars trying to get that puck in the zone, and as often is the case with a face-off just outside the blue line, it's another offside call as the puck was caught in some skates there. Cobras look to win that forward. Instead, it's Polisi able to dump that in. Not past the circles, though, as the Cobras work that puck right back out again. Coronati now on the puck. He's got it there, looking for Lechner. He'll curl with the puck, does Coronati. Hits a stick on the clearance attempt, and the Cobras able to keep the zone. Coronati right back on it, though, in the far corner. Two Cobras in for support, trying to throw that net front. They come around. It's shut down there by Speaker and Lechner. Now they're trying to confuse the netminder to throw that out front. They do. Speaker with the save there, and a second save. Looks like it's caught under the equipment. No whistle as the puck squirts loose, and the puck's still in the zone. Speaker able to blocker that one down. Now the Stars looking to get this puck up and out of the zone. Instead, they get it to the near point. Dumped in farther by the Cobras, but it looks like now they will be able to escape the zone. Stars comes right back to a Cobras player, and now it's on Fisher, who tries to pump that puck forward. He does eventually, throws it into the offensive zone. No possession as Polisi in on the forecheck with Fauci. Fauci all over his man in the offensive zone, forces a weak side pass, and Fisher will go over to try and collect. Puck sits in the slot momentarily. Cobras just get there first. And now it's Lechner trying to push that puck forward. Cobras come away with it in the neutral zone with some speed. Cobras all the way in the offensive zone. They send that just wide of the cage as Speaker looked to try and tip it wide. Instead, it missed the target entirely. Cobras set it back up again in the offensive zone. They'll send it up to the circle. One-timer comes in. Oh, it's just tipped in there at the last second. A screen Speaker couldn't see it coming. And in the blue paint, the Cobras able to touch that one home. And so with 4:16 left to go, the Cobras' heavy offensive push works out for them. It's Cobras 2, Stars 1. Ensuing faceoff's going to be Shulman, Zimich, and McCarthy. McCarthy takes the puck after the faceoff win by Zimich. She's able to dump that in. Goes just wide of the cage. Zimich looks to pick it up at the far half wall. Puck hops over his stick momentarily, but the Stars able to touch that down. We'll get a quick hand pass call on Farrow as he was just trying to knock the puck down to keep it in, and the Stars teammate touched it before either Farrow did or a Cobras player for that matter. And so face-off just outside the zone. It'll be Zimich winning that forward. Cobras come away with possession though at the blue line and now in the neutral zone and the offensive zone. Cobras there. They set up a shot. It's deflected high and wide of the cage, and it'll be the Cobras dumping right back in. But Viscoso has the puck. He's able to feather it past his man, and then it pops up and out of play. And so we'll get a face-off, looks like, in the defensive zone here for the Stars, as Viscoso must not have cleared the line before that puck went over into the Stars bench area. So it'll be Zimich to win that face-off. He does. Viscoso pumps that up off the half wall, not out of the zone just yet. Shulman in for support. He's able to pump it past, and now McCarthy, gets on his horse, tries to get in the offensive zone, but it comes over to Shulman instead, who sends a high looping backhander on net, and it's saved nicely there by the Cobras netminder. So with 3:32 left to play, it's still Cobras 2, Stars 1, offensive zone draw on the far side of the ice here for the Stars. It'll be Zimich, Shulman, and McCarthy out there as the forwards, Farrow and Viscoso as the defensive pairing. Cobras trying to work this puck up and out of the zone. Instead, it comes to the Stars. Shulman lurking in the middle, waiting for a pass there. He's upended. And it's Zimich now firing one in. A screen shot saved nicely by the face mask of the netminder. Comes to Shulman on the backhand. Bouncing puck stopped by a defender there in front of the Cobras, who look to get that puck out of the zone. Farrow able to keep that puck in the neutral zone at the very least. And the Stars recycle. Comes to McCarthy. Loads up on the forehand right into the glove there of the Cobras netminder. Not much McCarthy could do with that puck other than put it on net, as the Stars were looking to get back into position. So 3:03 left to go here in the first period. Cobras 2, Stars 1. It's an offensive zone draw upcoming, and it'll be Russo at the dot to take this draw. Try to win it over to Nicolaitis, who kicks it to himself. Puck comes up to the slot. Schaefer hammers that one just wide. Bizarro looks to pick up. He's at the circle, turning with it. Leaves it for Russo. Russo goes behind the net and then reverses over toward Bizarro. Bizarro at the half wall, trying to feather it past a man. Cobras get in the way, and now Russo on the puck, able to body his man off the puck, kick it to himself, looking for support. The Cobras, though, get there first, and now it'll be Bizarro right in front of the Park Zamboni over there trying to send it to the slot. Instead, the Cobras are able to get that puck and kick it out of the zone and try and come the other way. Some heavy hitting there as the puck was caught in the skates. It was Nicolaitis laying the wood on that one. Now the Cobras break right back into the offensive zone, trying to dance past one man and then two. They do, at least momentarily. Puck sits at the far dot. It's kicked just a little bit farther and then does eventually find a Stars player in the defensive end, and the Stars will break out. Nicolaitis now coming through with speed. He sends one on, low shot, saved by the toe pad there of the Cobras netminder, and they will just knock that puck out. Coronati will go retrieve. He's got Gorloff as his defensive partner out there. Goes point to point with him, trying to advance the puck. Cobras instead intercept, and they knock it all the way to the end wall. And so Coronati goes to retrieve behind his netminder. He's got a Cobras man all over him. Looks to be Nicolaitis still out there trying to give some support. Puck comes up to the far point. Streaking shot. Can't see all the way through. It's Pizarro now lurking at the blue line. He's going to chase down this puck. It's going to roll just to the end boards there, but the Stars will retrieve eventually. It's Russo now on the puck. Russo just has it roll off his stick, and the Cobras will get that puck out of the zone. Oh, it's a breakaway now coming for the Cobras. The Cobras all the way in on the break. Speaker able to shut it down, but the rebound tucked home. Oh, it's a shame for the Stars. Speaker shuts down the initial shot, but the rebound comes immediately to a Cobras player who tucks that one home. And so with 1:16 left to go here in the first period, it's Cobras 3, Stars 1. Well, ensuing face-off. It's going to be Zimmich at center. He's got Schulman and McCarthy out there with him. They're trying to play that puck forward and get gummed up right at the blue line. Cobras take over in the neutral zone. Cobras able to work that puck up, and they break on in. It's Lechner now watching the puck and making his man shoot wide as there was no passing lane available. Good play there by Lechner. Cobras take over again in the neutral zone. They feather one out. They try and dump one in. Heavy hitting on the dump. And Lechner now chases down his man in the far corner. He bodies him off the puck. Now the puck sits between some skates over there in the far corners. We have 40 seconds left to play here in the first period. The Stars try to take over. They do touch up, but it looks like we might get a call coming here. And the Stars down 2 goals. They're about to be down a man for 2 minutes with 36.9 seconds left to go in the first. Lechner doesn't like the call there. It's unclear. He's asking for some clarification here from the official who gives it to him, and he hops in the box. So it'll be Ferrao and Viscoso as the defensive pairing. Fisher and Nicolaitis out there as 2 centers to try and win this draw. Nicolaitis at the dot. Puck sits at the dot there. Ferrao is able to fire in and tie up a stick. Now the Cobras come over to the weak side of the offensive zone at the near half wall. Fisher all over his man to try and jam it farther. Instead, he's able to make them deflect it out of play, and so he buys a quick stoppage here and a face-off that's going to come outside the Cobras offensive zone. 24.6 left to go here in the first period. Cobras 3, Stars 1. 1:48 left to go on the disadvantage to the Stars. Cobras able to dangle that puck into the offensive zone. They're in the high slot. 1 pass, then 2. Oh, it's cut out expertly there by Ferrao, who dove in front of that pass in the slot and prevented a one-timer. Cobras still with the puck. They send that wide of the cage. It hits the end boards, and now they try and fire it out front again. It'll now be the Stars able to clear that zone. Icing wave with just 1 second left. It was Fisher with a nice clear there. And so after 1, still 1:23 left to go on the penalty of the Stars. It's the Cobras 3, the Stars 1. Stick around. We're going to put 15 more minutes on the board. Do it all over again. We'll see you after this. let's get you set here as we've got 15 more minutes on the board. As promised, period of a long change at Abe Stark Sports Center. Stars in white, Cobras in red. They'll switch sides here for the middle frame. Cobras 3, Stars 1. Stars down a man for the next minute and 23 seconds, or so they hope at least, so long as the Cobras don't score. It's Nicolaitis at the center dot, winning that faceoff. Schaefer pumps that forward, and Nicolaitis now gives chase, as well as Fisher. It looks like Gorloff pumps that past the blue line. Cobras will have to reset here, up a man on the power play. And they're in the neutral zone trying to get themselves organized. They do break into the offensive zone here. Oh, but a wonderful play there by Nicolaitis. Sees him take over the puck and try and feather something up. Instead, it's a Cobras stick, so Nicolaitis dumps it in again to the side of the cage. Cobras don't cover it up there as they want play to continue. We tick under a minute left to go on the power play for the Cobras. They'll break all the way through the neutral zone with speed. Oh, they're around a man. They're in on speaker. They shoot high. It goes high over the cage. Oh, that top corner. Looked like there might have been something that could sneak in there. Instead, the Stars come the other way, and a big trip there. Wow, as McCarthy had done very well to take over the puck and control it in the neutral zone, and now it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for the next 38 seconds as the Cobras will go to the box here for tripping with 14-14 left to go in the second. The Stars will have an even number of skaters out there for 38 seconds, and then a power play for a minute 22 thereafter. It'll be McCarthy, Schulman, Coronati, it looks like, and Viscoso out there as the 4-star skaters. A lot of open ice out there. Stars will have to treat this like the London subway and mind their gaps. Stars will rack that all the way around to the weak side. Viscoso able to keep the zone, work it back down for McCarthy. McCarthy on the puck at the end boards, tries to spin it out front. Schulman now taking over, looking for Coronati in the slot. Comes to the circle, he shoots just wide there as the goalie was screened. McCarthy, big body in front. McCarthy now on the backhand, tries to work that up to a Stars support player. Instead, though, the Cobras will break out. They've got some speed. Coronati on his man, long stick, able to dispossess him, and Viscoso will pump that up toward McCarthy. Can't quite settle the rolling puck as Schulman was breaking. Instead, the Stars will have to pick it up in their own end. They're up a man now for a minute and 15 seconds. Stars have a power play here, and they did well yesterday and scored, but the Cobras take over, and Speaker able to shut that down. That shorthanded chance by the Cobras developing as the Ice Monster ate up the pass behind the net. Cobras able to take over pretty quickly and get a shot on goal. Speaker, though, equal to the task there. It's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Stars up a man for another minute and 6 seconds. 13:20 left to go here in the middle frame. Cobras 3, Stars 1. Stars will get their personnel set now that they're on the power play. We'll get that top unit out there. Stars take over. Puck comes back to McCarthy, who works that puck over towards Zimmich. Zimmich on the puck now. He's got Bizarro at center ice and Nicolaitis streaking through. Bizarro leaves it for Nicolaitis, who has it at the top of the near circle. Nicolaitis comes down looking for that one-time shot all the way on the other side of the ice. Hits the goaltender's pads instead. The Cobras on a 2-on-2 break back the other way, trying to break into the zone here, but we'll get a quick offside call on the Cobras as the Stars had done just enough to gum up that play and break coming the other way. 45 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Stars now here in the middle frame. It's Nicolaitis to take this draw. He's got Zimmich behind him. Now to his right. Coronati out there as well. And the Stars do win that faceoff, but don't keep possession immediately. Bizarro lurking there at the red line. Tries to pump that farther. He does. He's got a breaking Nicolaitis. It's Bizarro on the puck. He shoots, tries to go 5-hole. It's shut down there. Oh, excuse me. Caught nicely by the glove. Trapped by the glove next to the hip from the Cobras netminder. Grade A chance there for the Stars, and the Cobras netminder equal to the task. Offensive zone draw coming up here for Nicolaitis. Wins it over toward Bizarro. Cobras get there first, and Bizarro takes over again at the near circle. That shot goes high of the cage. Zimmich now to pick up. Settles that puck, sends it up to the far point, and Bizarro tries to settle the puck now on the near side of the ice. It's Bizarro on the puck, looking to the high slot. He finds McCarthy there. McCarthy, a lot of bodies in front, sends it in. Bizarro hits the side of the cage there. Nearly snuck it in, but the Stars figure it out, and they score. That's Zimmich on a power play goal, and the Stars cut this lead in half with just 8 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Well, that was Bizarro to Zimmich. And it's the Croatian sensations. And so with 12:22 left to go here in the middle frame, it's Cobras 3, Stars 2. Stars now hitting hard out there in the neutral zone. It's Polisi laying the wood as the Cobras break right back in, try to fire, but Aiden gets his stick in the way, Farrow does. And now the Cobras circling with the puck. They send it over to the weak side, and the Stars will take over again. It's Conforti on the puck, trying to work that puck up and out. Takes a body, though, and the Cobras now trying to send that puck to the slot. Quick stick by the Stars, does jam that out. Conforti trying to touch it farther to himself. Cobras, beat him to it. The Stars look to take over possession again in the neutral zone. Instead, the Cobras come the other way as we tick under 12 minutes. They lose the puck there, and Farah now tries to shepherd it up and out of the zone. He finds Conforti, who will take the puck behind his own net, stop, reverse, have two Cobras men on him, and try and feather that up and out of the zone. Cobras get in the way, but the second jam at it, sees the Stars get that puck all the way down. It will go for a waved icing there as the puck was rolling. No whistle coming. I think everyone on the ice thought that was going to be an icing except for the two officials, and so we play on. The Cobras now have a 2-on-1 developing here. Cut out expertly there by Farrow. Just a bit too far in front of the Cobras skater, and Farrow able to cut that puck out and send it over toward Gorlov. Now the Stars through Bizarro breaking into the offensive zone. It's Bizarro on the puck, looking for a teammate, tries to leave it for himself for a moment as Nicolaitis comes over for support. It's Nicolaitis working that puck down and behind the net. Russo there for help. Russo takes a heavy hit. Nicolaitis again in for support at the near half wall. Cobras do come away with it. They're going to skate this out of the zone. A saucer pass finds a Cobras player, and they're going to try and turn here. Shot's going to come in, hit the side of the cage, and now the net's going to come off its moorings. Gorlov doing everything he could to prevent a shot from coming, and he'll go to the box here with 10:34 left to go for a trip in the second period. Stars will be down a man for 2 minutes. It's the Cobras 3, the Stars 2. The Cobras about to go up a man here with an offensive zone draw coming. It'll be Coronati, Schaefer, Nicolaitis, and Zimich out there as the 4 Stars penalty killers. This faceoff's going to come to Speaker's left. He hops out to the top of the blue paint. Officials explaining to the Cobras exactly why that's not a penalty shot. As Gorlov was even with the Cobras skater, didn't pull him down from behind, just upended him from the side. And so, once the Cobras are satisfied with this explanation, we'll get a face-off. Here we go. Puck's dropped. One by the Cobras up to the near point. Cobras circling with the puck there. They're at the near corner. They try and shoot to the far post again. They miss the cage, and they'll have to pick up at the far point. They do. Far half wall now. The Cobras with some possession. Cobras trying to send that up to the weak side. They'll load up here, then they'll send it to the high slot. One timer not there, so the Cobras, will reset. Stars playing soft diamond here. They'll shoot in on Speaker. He makes the save there, and the rebound comes to Zimich, who's able to fire that all the way down the ice. Looks like it's going to go just, I think that might have hit a pad, but it wasn't seen by the officials, and so maybe it was just the outside of the post. In any event, it goes for an icing. The only opinions that matter are the opinions from those wearing stripes on the ice. And so with 10:01 left to go here in the second period, it's Cobras 3, Stars 2. Stars down a man for another minute 28 seconds, and it's a defensive zone draw here. Nicolaitis wins that back to Coronati. Coronati on the puck, tries to work it up. Comes up to the Cobras. A lot of traffic in front. Saved there by Speaker. And the Cobras take over behind the net. They look for a wraparound, instead send it all the way up to the far point and then dump it back down in deep toward the far corner. Stars can't get that puck out of the zone just yet. A rolling puck does find Zimich, who taps it farther. Not out just yet as the Cobras dump right back in. A nice keep there. And so it will be Coronati who pumps that up to the blue line, and now Nicolaitis with the second bite at the apple gets that out of the zone. The Cobras will have to reset. They do. They dump it right into the middle of the zone, and now Schaefer goes to Coronati in his own zone. Coronati up and out of the zone. It's kicked by the Cobras in the neutral zone. They'll break right back in. Cobras now on the puck. Schaefer on his man. Puck comes in on Speaker. He sticks that aside. The puck sits there in front momentarily until it's cleared out by the Stars. Speaker didn't want to cover that one with 2 Stars players around him to try and get the puck out of the zone. Shot comes in. It's deflected wide there by Schaefer. Cobras take over the puck at the near half wall. They go to the high slot, and the shot is deflected again to the near half wall. Cobras all over the offensive zone right now on this power play. Cobras have the puck in the near corner. They're trying to reverse it over. Coronati gets in the way of that one. Coronati on the puck in the far corner. Cobras look to take over. It looks like it's Image diving to get that puck out, and it's Nikolaitis who does the rest of the work. Boy, just some big play there by Nikolaitis and Zimich to get that puck out of the zone. The Cobras come right back the other way. They're dangling Coronati right now. Can't get past him as he's able to tip that puck toward Schaefer. Schaefer on the forehand tries to get that puck out, and now it's a streaking Schulman who comes back on the back check. Sends that off a door there right by the old Zamboni, and the Stars able to use that weird carom and get it out of the zone. It's back to 5-on-5 skating now as Russo dumps in on net. Puck will come toward Schulman. Does beat his man to the puck, but the deflected shot just goes harmlessly to the far half wall. We're going to tick under 8 minutes here in a second. It's Stars 2, Cobras 3. Stars try and push that into the offensive zone. It's McCarthy sending that to the slot. Can't quite corral it, can the Stars, and the Cobras will come right back the other way. McCarthy, man on fire out there. Nice back check, gums up the play long enough for the Stars to get set in the defensive zone. It's Viscoso now watching his man go wide to the far corner. Cobras trying to keep that puck in the zone. Bruce shepherds it up towards Schulman. Rolling puck, though, escapes everyone. Cobras try and dump that puck in deep again. Russo all over the puck there. Takes a hit at the center ice, and the Cobras will take over again. It's a 3-on-2 here for the Cobras developing. They can't get the shot on at first. They'll shoot just wide. Speaker might have gotten just a hair on that one. Either way, looks like that puck was probably going wide, and the Cobras now trying to take over again in the neutral zone. 7:15 left to go here in the second period. Stars can't get that puck out of the zone just yet. Farrow on the second try does. He finds McCarthy. McCarthy on the puck. It's a 1-on-2. He still sends that in. Bouncing puck nearly sneaks past the netminder. The Cobras look to take over again. They pump it out of the zone without possession, and so Viscoso gives chase. It's Viscoso now on the puck. Can't quite clear the zone as the Cobras are in. They try and tuck it home there. Oh my, that puck hopped off a Stars stick. Speaker able to make that first save, but not the second, as the rebound fell to a Cobras player. So with 6:51 left to go here in the second period, it's Cobras 4, Stars 2. Well, looks like the ensuing faceoff is going to be Fauci and Fisher out there, Polisi, as well as the 3 forwards. It'll be Coronati and Lechner as the defensive pairing as the Stars look to push back here. Nearly scored at one end, and then the Cobras tucked it home at the other. Coronati and Lechner going point to point there, trying to get that puck out of the zone. Bouncing puck, though, doesn't leave the zone, so Coronati will track back and leave that for Fauci. Fauci on the puck now, trying to work that puck up and out of the zone. Body in the way, so now Coronati will pick it up behind his own net. Being pushed by his man, but not pushed around by him as he's able to skate the puck all the way out of the zone. Gain the line, dump in, and track down his puck. He's got a streaking Fisher with him. Tries to get to the net front and tuck it home on the backhand. But the Cobras netminder, again, equal to the task there. Now the Cobras pump the other way. The Cobras have a mini break here. They're at the far circle, are the Cobras. They're in on Speaker. He's able to shepherd that just wide. He did enough to cover up the net as the puck rolled off the stick of the Cobras player. So no save for Speaker in the stat book, but he made himself big enough to force a move to the backhand. The Cobras know they want more. They're right back into the offensive zone, are the Cobras, trying to set up a forehand. Fauci with a wonderful back check, takes the puck off his man, works that around toward the weak side, and now it's Fisher pumping that puck farther up ice. Polisi takes over at center ice, has the puck roll off his stick, and so it's Fisher doing the rest of the work to dump that puck in. Fauci on the forecheck, Polisi out there too. Stars going to get a new line out here as Gorloff and Nikolaitis are out there. Cobras will dump that puck deep. It's not going to gain enough steam to go across the end line. Gorloff has to be aware, he is, that he's got a Cobras man all over him. Stars get back on defense. Good play there by Gorloff at the far half wall and now at the end boards to settle that puck down, work it up on the forehand, and nearly out of the zone. His teammates through Bizarro are going to do the rest. Nikolaitis nearly had a momentum there as he was trying to go through the neutral zone. Instead, the Cobras dump in offside. So 5:08 left to go here in the second period. Cobras 4, Stars 2. Shots are actually in the Stars' favor, 21-17. Cobras have had some really good looks, though. And so they've got a 2-goal lead as we play on. Nikolaitis wins that over to Bizarro. Bizarro streaking through the neutral zone, brings the puck with him into the offensive zone. Now he's got Conforti with him. Oh, Bizarro shoots and scores, does it himself. Just like that, lead cut in half again. Boy, Bizarro took that face-off win, and he took it all the way home. Nikolaitis to Bizarro, and with 5 minutes even, left to go here in the second frame. Pizarro gets on the score sheet, and the Stars are within one. Well, a well-deserved break for that line after scoring there. It'll be Zimmich, McCarthy, Schulman out there as the forwards. They've got Gorloff and Schaefer as their defensive pairing. Gorloff gains the line, dumps in. Now McCarthy all over his man. Boy, the Stars do get amped up after a goal. Some heavy hitting in the offensive zone. It's Gorloff will have to back off here to cut out any sort of breakaway threat, and he does. He picks up the puck in the neutral zone, and he's got Schaefer to go point to point. Instead, he comes weak side, and a one-timer comes all the way in off Zimmich at center ice. He's able to get that puck dumped in on net. Shot comes in, hits the side of the cage there for the Cobras. Stars to look to pick up again. They're buzzing. Schulman on the puck. Too many bodies in front. Can't quite get it through. Comes back to him. Shot goes just wide. Oh, my, a one-timer. And it goes just wide of the cage. Cobras will pick that puck back up. They're trying to streak through the neutral zone, are the Cobras. They'll take it in the offensive zone here. But Gorloff equal to the task. He's able to fire that back out to the neutral zone, and now the Cobras will have to reset in their own defensive end. Schulman on the forecheck. He needs to clear the zone as the Stars can come back in. He does, and then the Stars do. Good team play there by the Stars. Cobras will have to pick up at the far corner. Puck nearly comes to Zimmich, hops off his stick, and now the Cobras look to break the other way. Pizarro gets his stick in the way to jam up the play, but the Cobras still pouring in, trying to come forward. The Cobras lose the puck at the far point, and it'll be Zimmich in a 3-on-3 coming the other way. Nice crisscrossing play there. Zimmich breaks all the way in the offensive zone. Stars able to change behind the play just a little bit. Pizarro on the puck now. Shepherds that up to the point. One-timer misses there from Gorloff, and he'll try and pick up the puck deep in the zone. Stars will need someone covering here at the blue line as the Cobras break the other way, but the pass doesn't connect. It should go for an icing. The Stars fortunate there as they only had one man up high. And so it'll be an icing. 3:18 left to go here in the second period. Shots 22-17 in the Stars' favor. Stars 3, Cobras 4. Offensive zone draw coming up here for the Stars. Looks like it'll be Farrow and Viscoso as the defensive pairing. Nicolaitis out there to take this draw. He's got Pizarro with him and Russo as his right winger. Cobras pump that up and out of the zone and now look to break forward. Gonna get a call though here against Viscoso, likely for interference. Yes, there goes the X from the referee. Just a little bit late on the hit, according to the official. And so the Stars to the box with 3:08 left to go here in the second period. Shots 22-17 in the Stars' favor. Stars down a man and down a goal in this period of the long change. Far dot face-off. Looks like it'll be Coronati, McCarthy, Zimmich, and Farrow out there as the Stars' penalty killers. Face-off just to Speaker's right. Players are set, referees set, just waiting for the penalty to go up on the board. And it's not quite up there just yet. Looked like it might have been programmed in. Officials are trying to discuss it here and delay play until those 2 minutes are shown up there on the board. Well, it's early in the season for everyone, including the scorekeepers, and having done it myself, I can tell you these devices aren't always intuitive. Looks like we'll play on here as they've programmed it in. It's just not showing up on the scoreboard, so at 1:08 the Stars will be out of the box, assuming they can kill off this penalty. It's Farrow now all over his man. Zimmich out there trying to swipe that puck out of the zone. Instead, the Cobras come in. Can't get the shot off, though, as too many sticks are in the way. Zimmich is able to feather that up and out. It might go all the way across the line. Nearly had it stick. Boy, what an incredible shuffleboard play that would have been. Instead, with 2:51 left to go in the second period, it's going to be another defensive zone draw for the Stars. 1:49 left to go now, you can see on the board on the power play for the Cobras. Cobras up a man, up a goal, looking for more late in the second here as the Stars try and get this puck out of the zone. Instead, the Cobras have it at the far point. They'll work it to the far half wall. Zimmich shepherds his man back up to the point. There is some ice up there for the Cobras. One-timer doesn't connect there for the Cobras. Stars able to fire that out. We'll see if this one's on target such that it has to be saved. It is. It's touched there, and it's McCarthy all over his man at the end wall to try and kill more of this penalty. And the Cobras eventually do break free. Zimmich, though, with a nice stick lift back check, able to slow down the play just a little bit more. Now the Cobras do break out. They're in the neutral zone, skating up into the offensive zone. They'll shoot wide of the cage, And it'll be Zimich on the puck, trying to touch it farther. And it rolls off his stick there at the last second. Cobras trying to set up a shot in the slot. Zimich, though, gets there first, able to send that up. Icing already waved off as that won't cross the end line. Got a minute left to go here on the man advantage for the Cobras. 2 minutes left to go in the period. Cobras break right back in. They're in with speed into the zone, but Farrell able to stick that puck aside, at least momentarily. Shot then hits him, and he's able to clear the zone, and he's got a streaking Stars player. That's Fisher on the puck. Oh, his stick's lifted at the last second. A wonderful play there by the Cobras. Fisher was nearly home on that one on the breakaway, but instead, Cobras with a nice back check come right back the other way. Puck comes in. Speaker kicks that aside at first, and now the Cobras looking to set up a one-timer right in the slot. It's Fisher now, uses the glass to clear the puck. 25 seconds left to go here on the man advantage for the Cobras. 1:23 left to go in the second period. It's the Stars trying to work that puck up and out. They do work it out of the zone through Coronati, and the Cobras will take back over in the neutral zone. Fisher all over his man. Cobras will have to pass that back and then come right back up through the neutral zone. They do. They've gained the offensive zone. They're in the slot. Oh, my, that's a tough goal there in the high slot. Cobras able to take a look, and they shoot it right past the shoulder of Speaker. And just like that, with 1:05 left to go in the second, it's the Cobras 5, the Stars 3. Now that puck just slipped up and over the shoulder, hit that top corner. And so the Stars will look to push back here with 65 seconds left to go in the second period. And they win that faceoff into the offensive zone. The Cobras take over possession. Zimich looks into the slot, looking for Schulman, just a bit out of his reach, so McCarthy will track down that puck and try and send it across the blue paint. Stick gets in the way there. Zimich now looking for Schulman, sticked aside by the Cobras netminder, not out of the zone just yet. Schaefer dumps that back in, a nice redirect there. Puck's still loose, not covered up by the Cobras netminder. 40 seconds left to go. Stars still have it, pushing here for a goal late in the second. Puck at that end wall. Looks like we're going to get a penalty call here on the Cobras. Unclear what the gesture is. Might be both players going. We'll see. 34 seconds left to go. And they're going to take two here. And we'll see what the call is. Looks like it was holding and holding. Well, a little bit of hugging going on at the end wall, apparently. And so, should still be 5-on-5 hockey here. We'll see what happens, as they were coincidental minors. 5 skaters for the Stars on the ice. 3 right now for the Cobras. 34 seconds left to go. It's Cobras 5, Stars 3. And it's a defensive zone draw upcoming here for the Cobras to their netminder's left. Zimich, Nikolaitis, Schulman out there for the Stars. Nikolaitis on this draw. Nikolaitis trying to win that back to the point. Cobras come away with it, and they work it all the way over to the weak side. Schaefer fires forward at the near half wall. It's touched just beyond him, not out of the zone yet, as Schaefer tries to dump in again. Cobras will take over. 23 seconds left to go here. Cobras working that puck up, cheating a little bit there at the blue line are the Cobras to try and get a mini break. Instead, it's cut out by the Stars, and the Stars will come right back the other way. In the neutral zone now come the Stars. Looks like it's Gorloff there trying to leave it for Schulman. Instead, the Cobras fire it right back at their blue line. 5 seconds left to go here in the second. Gorloff able to touch that out of the zone, and that's going to do it for the middle frame here at Abe Stark Sports Center. It's the Cutting Edge King Cobras 5, the New York Stars 3. Stick around. We're going to put 15 more minutes on the board, do it all over again for the final frame right here on Midnight Sports. let's get you set here for the final period from Abe Stark Sports Center. It's the King Cobras 5, the Stars 3. And the goalies are checked, the scorekeeper checked. Some discussion as to when both players are going to come out of the box here after their coincidental minors. Anyway, the puck's dropped. Coronati takes over the puck, works that up toward Bizarro, just out of his reach. He'll get it back in the neutral zone. Will Coronati works it over toward Russo. Russo on the puck at the blue line. He'll dump in, cross ice, and Bizarro will give chase. It's Bizarro eyeing up his man on the puck. Escapes everyone, and now the Cobras look to break the other way. It's a 3-on-2 developing as they slow skate the puck through the neutral zone and try and curl and shoot on net. Oh, looking for that one-timer, but instead it was Lechner getting in the way of the pass, and now up to Russo in the neutral zone, who looks to send that farther. Bouncing puck escapes all sticks, and again, it's Coronati shepherding that puck to the far side of the ice. Bizarro gets back to cover. He's got the puck there. He'll go point to point with Coronati. Coronati on the puck, tries to send that weak side again. Hits a Cobras skate, and now it comes in on Speaker, who goes out to try and push that puck farther. Instead, he's able to tuck it to a Cobras player, and they score. And so, 49 seconds into this one, it's the Cobras 6, the Stars 3. 14-11 left to go here in the third period. 49 seconds into the third period. The Cobras make the Stars pay there. And so it's Fisher winning that face-off forward. Cobras have the puck. They dump that in. Farrow on the puck there. Tries to work it up and out of the zone. He does. Stars bodied, though, against the boards in the neutral zone. And it'll be Viscoso picking up the puck, working that up to Polisi. Polisi working to Fisher. Fisher has the puck hop off his stick just as he crosses the blue line. And so now the Cobras try and break the other way. It's Fauci skating after the puck. He's got Farrow out there with him. Fauci on the forehand, looking to send that puck up and out of the zone. He takes a heavy hit, but he does work it across the blue line toward Fisher. Fauci follows it up, keeps it out of the zone momentarily. And now it will be Viscoso working that puck forward to Polisi. Polisi tries to send a shot in on net, hits a body. Fisher all over his man. Polisi will gather the puck, try and work it up to Viscoso. Viscoso on the puck at the near half wall. 3 Cobras men all over him, and they're able to take that puck out. Oh, some heavy hitting there. Viscoso makes the Cobras man pay, and the Stars take right back over in their own zone. Puck worked up into the neutral zone. Polisi tries to shepherd it farther. Cobras come away with it. Viscoso not done with the hitting. Takes his man out again at center ice. And the Cobras come away, though, with the puck. They're into the offensive zone. Cobras trying to work that puck in deep and hit the Stars back in retaliation. See what happens here in the offensive zone for the Cobras. Cobras able to keep control of that puck, but only in the neutral zone, and now Fauci gets in the way of his man, and the Stars trying to tuck that puck farther to the other end of the ice. Fauci takes a big hit there. It looks like he might have bought himself a penalty, as the Cobras will be going to the box here with 12:36 left to go in this one. Stars down 3, but up a man, and an offensive zone draw for them upcoming. This will come to the Cobras netminder's right. And so, it'll be McCarthy, Bizarro, Nicolaitis out there with Simic and Coronati. Stars look to cut this Cobras lead. Bizarro able to shepherd that face-off win up to the far point. Long shot comes in. It's deflected. Now the Cobras on the break. Coronati able to get in the way of that one, and Bizarro will take over again in the neutral zone. Bizarro tries to get the puck out from between his skates, and it looks like McCarthy is trying to dump that puck in. Instead, it comes right back out to center ice. It's Coronati now, sending that puck farther for Simic. Simic on the puck. He loads up on the forehand, skates into the slot, and then it's poke checked away from him as the Cobras look to come the other way. Big hits there at center ice again, and the Stars separate their man from the puck. We tick under 12 minutes left to go here. Still a minute 22 on the man advantage for the Stars as McCarthy dumps in. Bizarro will give chase on the weak side. He picks up the puck at the half wall there. He takes a heavy hit, keeps his skates though, and now has possession of the puck. He's got Simic behind him, leaves it there for him, who returns the favor. The linesman skates in the way, and so Bizarro picks it up again himself. Bizarro now into the slot. He's got 2 men all over him. Puck goes just a little bit out of his reach. Not out of the zone yet, though. Bizarro able to feather that in just a little bit deeper. Puck comes there. Oh, a behind-the-leg shot from Nicolaitis. Doesn't quite work out, and the Stars will take over again. They skate in. They shoot. Shots deflected wide. Now McCarthy tries to pump that puck in deeper. Cobras come away with it at the near half wall, not out of the zone just yet. It's up to the near point, and it is touched farther there by the Cobras. 39 seconds left to go on the man advantage here for the Stars. Pizarro still out there, trying to go around his man. Puck left at the far point. Comes over to Zimmage in the high slot. Man in front, nearly a deflection and in. A nice save there by the Cobras netminder. Stars on the puck. They work that up to the mid slot. Zimmage tries to set up a one-timer. Puck comes off his stick, so it's McCarthy now. Hits a body in front. Cobras able to just shovel that on the backhand out of the zone, and it's a breakaway developing there for the Cobras. Speaker able to shut it down once and twice. And so onward we play as Zimmage takes over with 7 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Speaker stands tall on that breakaway and follow-up. It's Zimmage on the forehand. Shoots that right into the glove there of the Cobras netminder, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey now with 10:35 left to go here in the third period. Some more end-to-end action. If you like offense, this is a game for you right now. Final frame, Stars 3, Cobras 6, 10:35 left to go. Offensive zone draw. Russo takes it. It's one over toward Schaefer at the far point. Schaefer on the puck. Works a backhand down, still in the zone here as the shot comes in, hits a body in front. Schaefer able to keep the zone again, work it back down toward Russo, who's looking for Fisher in the high slot. Schulman out there behind the net with him for support. Stars moving everyone up here into the offensive zone as much as possible to try and get back on the scoreboard. Russo bodies his man off the puck momentarily, and now the Cobras will fire that up to the half wall, not out just yet. Ticked farther there by Schulman. It's Fisher harassing his man into a quick pass. Puck stays in the offensive zone momentarily until it comes weak side. And now Gorloff will have to reset in his own end with the puck. He's on the forehand, works that back up weak side again. Schulman looking for the cross-ice pass, can't quite connect, so he'll pick up a bouncing puck and curl with it in his own zone. We'll skate past one man and two. We're going to get a penalty call there. Obvious knee-on-knee action. Schulman stays down momentarily. Just hope he gets up very quickly. There he is, getting to his feet. Penalty call coming against the Cobras after Schulman was upended by a Cobra. Should be tripping. Didn't look like there was any intent in the knee-on-knee. Cobras man did not leave a knee out or anything like that. Just a unfortunate trip. And so it's going to be an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. Down 3, up a man. 2 minutes on the board for tripping. The Stars will get their power play unit out there. It's Pizarro, McCarthy, Nicolaitis, Zimmage, and Coronati. Nicolaitis to take this draw. Shepherds that puck with his skate over to Pizarro, works it up to the high slot. Now McCarthy on the puck, on the forehand, tries to dump it in deep, goes just a little bit wide. Pizarro, though, waiting for it at the far half wall. Pizarro looking into the slot, tries a tight angle shot, just looking for a rebound. Now it'll be Coronati working that puck over toward McCarthy. Can't quite get it to him, and it's a 2-on-1. Now a 2-on-2 developing here for the Cobras, who are happy to just see that puck roll into the offensive end for them and kill more of this penalty and this game off. McCarthy finds Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis into the zone. Drop pass for Pizarro. Pizarro sends that over to Zimmage. Zimmage over there. Oh, he tries to go 5-hole. Nearly a beautiful play there by the Stars. Some expert passing. Just can't quite connect as that 5-hole is closed down very quickly by the Cobras netminder. And so just an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. 9:12 left to go in this one. 1:25 left to go in the man advantage. Stars still down 3 goals. Looking to hit pay dirt on this power play. Same 5 skaters will stay out there. Nicolaitis wins that faceoff toward Pizarro. Pizarro works that up to the point, and it just rolls out. McCarthy will go pick up that puck and go point to point there with Coronati. Now Pizarro on the puck. He's able to feather that forward. Nicolaitis comes around. He shoots, tries to go 5-hole again, and it's shut down there just at the last second. Now a rolling puck's going to go all the way into the Stars zone here, but it's going to be shepherded to safety at first by Coronati. It'll be the Cobras looking to eat up more time. 56 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Stars as Pizarro will reset in his own end. Pizarro tries to send that puck over to the weak side, and it hits a stick, and so now players trying to collect the puck in their own end. It's the Stars on the puck there. 8:26 left to go in this one. 38 seconds left to go in the man advantage as the Stars do get that power play set up. It's Pizarro trying to track down this puck. He's in. He shoots. Oh, it's saved nicely there by the Cobras netminder. Stuck the glove out. Was able to stop that puck. And so 8:14 left to go here in the final period. 27 seconds left to go as power play unit number 2 comes out onto the ice. It'll be Gorloff. He's got Fisher, Polisi, Looks like Conforti with him, as well as Viscoso. And now it's the Stars winning that face-off forward, but without possession to start. Fisher will track it down, sends that over to the weak side, hits a Cobras stick, and the Cobras break out of their own zone. Stars get back quickly to cut out any threat. Conforti now on the puck. He's got it on the forehand, works it over to the weak side of the ice. It's Polisi, who sends it right back to Conforti. He dangles through the legs of a man, tries to set up a shot, goes just high and wide of the cage, and now the Stars look to get more going here behind the net. Shot comes in, saved nicely there by the Cobras, and not out of the zone just yet. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, though, as the Cobras looking for a mini break there coming out of the box. Instead, the Stars cut out the threat. Cobras get this puck up to the blue line, but not out of the zone just yet, as Conforti all over his man. Comes to Gorloff, shot goes just wide of the cage, and now Polisi and Viscoso will try and track down that puck. Viscoso on the puck, working it over weak side to Conforti. Conforti on the puck, leaves it there for Fisher. Fisher on the puck, sends that off a shin guard, and the puck sits at the near half wall. Conforti bodies it farther. Fisher in, shot comes in, and then it's gobbled up nicely by the Cobras netminder once again. 7:12 left to go here in the third period. Still Cobras 6, Stars 3. Be an offensive zone draw upcoming here for the Stars. Stars will get Russo, Nicolaitis, Fauci out there as the forwards. It's Lechner and Coronati as the defensive pair. Cobras now taking over in their own end, trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. Fauci turns to pick up the puck now in the offensive zone and work that back over toward Russo. Russo on the puck, swooping with the puck there momentarily, and the puck does eventually come off his stick though, and the Stars will have to backtrack through Coronati all the way to their own end. Coronati sends it to Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis on the puck now. 5-on-5 hockey as we play on. Fauci works that puck up to Russo nicely. Russo on the puck. He's got a streaking Nicolaitis with him. Puck comes off his stick just at the last second, and he'll have to collect at the far half wall. Cobras instead happy to kill off this game by dumping it deep each time. And that puck's going to cross the end line. Should get an icing whistle. There it is with 6:27 left to go in the third period. Folks, don't forget to join us next weekend right here on Midnight Sports, as Midnight Sports goes out to Long Beach Ice Arena, and the Stars take on the Long Beach Lightning in an EJEPL game at 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, September 16th. That's Midnight Sports, subject to carrier restrictions. Saturday the 16th, 1:30 p.m. against the Long Beach Lightning. Stars have possession of the puck in the offensive end. They'll reverse over toward McCarthy here. Zimmich tries to pick it back up. Puck hops off his stick momentarily. Schaefer able to keep the zone. Comes over to Zimmich. Zimmich works that down low. Oh, the shot goes just wide off McCarthy. There, the shot goes just wide. One-timer this time goes wide off the stick of Zimmich. Zimmich calling for the puck back from Schaefer there. Schaefer able to keep the zone. McCarthy does his best to do the same. Zimmich works that over toward Schulman on the weak side. Player in front there looking for a pass was McCarthy. It was deflected and ended up in the goalie's glove, and then the net came off its moorings. 5:50 left to go here in the third period. Cobras 6, Stars 3. Don't forget, too, coming up next Sunday, the Stars are right back home at Abe Stark Sports Center at 10:45 a.m. 1:45 a.m. would be just a bit late for this broadcaster. 10:45 a.m. Sunday, September 17th, as the Stars take on the Long Island Sharks. It's the Stars now with the puck there. They shoot just high and wide of the cage. Still 5:36 left to go in this game. Plenty of ice time for the Stars to get right back in it. They send it in front. Shot saved nicely. Loose puck in the blue paint comes all the way up to the top of the slot. Stars work that puck back in. Shot comes in. Glove down. Not frozen just yet. Now it is, as McCarthy tried to jam that home. The Cobras netminder got there first. 5:23 left to go here in the third period. Stars making a big push to try and get on the board. Most of the action in the last 2 minutes has been in the Cobras' end. Now Stars will get some new skaters out there. It's Fisher and Polisi with Conforti as the forwards. Puck comes up to Farrow. Shot saved, stick to side there by the Cobras netminder. Farrow has Viscoso out there, has his defensive pair. Conforti doing work in the blue paint there. Upended, though, as the Cobras come right back the other way. We tick under 5 minutes. The Cobras with a 2-on-2 trying to go around Farrow. Farrow says no. Stars now look to come back the other way. They send it weak side over toward Fisher. Fisher tries to pick up the puck there in the offensive zone. Cobras able to get that out of the zone, but without possession. Viscoso picks back up. Farrow makes himself available. Viscoso sends it up to Polisi, who tries to tuck it farther into the offensive zone. Instead, it comes right back the other way. And so now the Stars will have to track it down with under 5 minutes to play in their own end. Down 3 goals. They're going to need to get hopping here on the scoreboard if they're going to tie this one up. Shot comes in, goes wide of the cage from the Cobras, and the Stars try and touch it farther. Unable to do so. Farrow on the puck, now in his own end. He'll curl in the slot. He's able to feather that up toward Polisi, who tries to track it down just out of his reach. Can't be touched farther as the Cobras come right back the other way. But Farrow in the way there again as the Stars take over control. 2 Stars players, though, in it. Now it's a mini break. They're in on Speaker. They're able to shoot and score. Rolling puck comes to a Cobras player there in the offensive zone, and they're able to go up and over the blocker. And so just like that, with 4:09 left to go here in the third period, it's Cobras 7, Stars 3. Well, ensuing faceoff will be Nicolaitis Pizarro, and looks like Fauci out there as the third forward, with Lechner and Coronati as the defensive pair. Fauci receives that face-off win and dumps it in deep. Pizarro gives chase, and Nicolaitis out there with him to do the same. Comes up to Lechner, who fires a shot in, nearly deflected in. Instead, saved nicely by the Cobras netminder. And so, 3:56 left to play in this one. Cobras 7, Stars 3. Shots 35-21 in the Stars' favor, if you can believe it. Doesn't quite tell the tale on this one, but Stars have had some good offensive push. Just a Cobras netminder that shut them down. And so Pizarro tries to return the puck over toward Nicolaitis there. Pizarro still on the puck, kicks it to himself in the slot, looking for some open ice here. He leaves it for Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis, sharp angle shot, goes just high and wide of the cage. It'll be Coronati now, tracking that puck down, dumping it in deep. Puck comes all the way to Nicolaitis, who sends it to the slot. Pizarro there, it goes just high on a deflection over the cage. And now the Stars really making a push here with 3.5 minutes left to go. It's Pizarro has the puck roll off his stick, and now Coronati will track it back down in the defensive end. Puck feathered up, but not out of the zone just yet. Fauci had 2 men on him, but he is able to work it over toward Nicolaitis. It looks like Nicolaitis has a streaking Pizarro with him. 2-on-1, harassed from behind. Nice back checking there by the Cobras. Takes Nicolaitis' stick out of the play, and so with 3 minutes left to go, puck just sits in the offensive end here for the Stars. It's the Cobras shoveling that out of the zone, and Lechner will give chase now. 2:52 left to play in the third period. It's Cobras 7, Stars 3. Stars trying to work that puck up into the offensive zone. Pizarro all over his man, forcing him into a pass, but he does find a Cobras teammate. Now it's Lechner taking over the puck at his own blue line. He gains the red line and tries to dump in. He does. Zimmich fires in on the forecheck. Stars making a change right there behind the play. McCarthy out off the bench there and tries to work it farther in the neutral zone. Instead, the Cobras pour in the other way. Bodied there by Schaefer are the Cobras, and they're at the end boards. Cobras try and send that in. Speaker able to shut down that one-timer in the blue paint with 2:17 left to go. Speaker with the save. Still Cobras 7, Stars 3. Be Gorloff to pick up that face-off win and try and work that puck out of the zone. Instead, it goes weak side over toward McCarthy. McCarthy looks to escape with 130 seconds left to go in this one. It's Schulman on the puck there on the forehand, hits a body on the shot. Zimmich will pick up at the end wall. Zimmich now on the puck, trying to work that forward. Instead, it sticks behind the net. There comes Schulman on the backhand, doesn't quite reach the cage. Schaefer able to keep the zone, work that back down toward McCarthy. McCarthy up toward Schulman. Schulman shoots, hits the goaltender. Nice save again there on the high shoulder, and the Cobras will break right back out of the zone. It's the Stars now looking to pick up the puck in the neutral zone. Instead, the Cobras come away with it, and they break into the offensive zone. Cobras there in the offensive zone, and Schaefer able to guide his man wide with a little bit of help from McCarthy. Puck comes all the way over toward Gorloff. Gorloff on the puck and works that forward up to Schulman. Schulman with some speed up the right wing here. He's got 3 Cobras in front of him, and he's able to dangle into the high slot and then get back on the forehand. Passes that puck over, looks like toward Schaefer, and the shot goes just wide. Zimmich picks up the puck now in the near corner, waiting for the Cobras to Gets it. The puck comes out there toward Gorloff. Gorloff can't pull the trigger as it was just a bit too wide for him. And the puck sits in the low slot. Nobody on it just yet to fire the shot. A lot of bodies in the way. Gorloff sends a sneaky shot in. It's kicked aside. We're under a minute left to go here at Abe Stark as the Cobras try and break out the other way. Schaefer in the right spot, able to gum up that play and then send it forward for the Stars. Stars on the puck there. It's Polisi with a shot. Chested down there by the Cobras netminder once again. And it'll be the Cobras breaking out of their own end. Under 40 seconds left to go here as the Cobras come the other way. They look to get on the forehand. They round the Stars, but some good support by the Stars defensive pairing. Looks like it was Gorloff who got back there and helped out, was able to cut out the threat. No shot coming in, and so the Cobras will have to pick it up back in their own zone. Still Cobras 7, Stars 3 as we tick under 20 seconds left to go, and the puck bobbles around there in the Cobra zone. It's Fauci now on the puck trying to load up that shot. Instead, the rolling puck finds the Cobras player. 7 seconds left to go now, and 6 and 5. And so it'll be the Cutting Edge King Cobras who will come away with the victory here in this exhibition AA match today at Abe Stark Sports Center. We've gone final. It's Cobras 7, New York Stars 3. Thanks so much for joining us here on Midnight Sports. We'll see you again next weekend. Until then, stay safe.